frankly, most channels are 60, 70, 50% of where they could be. And that's been something that's been really interesting for us, even with leveraging of how we use Dream Data, is like we've really assigned ownership to every part of the business and the marketing side and said, hey, this is what you're accountable for, this is what you're driving. And the actual number on their dashboard doesn't matter. What matters is, can you grow that number next month, next quarter, and continue that process. And I think that's what's really interesting to me is I think if you've got, again, a great product like we do, and you've got good product market fit and a great brand, your channels are probably not even close to being tapped out in the vast majority of cases. And there's so much inefficiencies or new experimentation or other things you want to do. And the limiting factor is time. So where I'm spending more time in the planning process right now is less about do we do more or less of this, but more within each channel, what are the big bets that we really want to make sure we get right? And I find that the biggest challenge for our team is they spend too much of their time on small impact, small effort things. They're okay. Like that should be a good chunk of it, but it can't be the entire list of portfolios, and not enough time on like really colossal big impact things that might need alignment from sales or might need a different structure entirely, or might need to break things around that. Like, I think this is the time as a business to be having those conversations, because, you know, I think a lot about growth in terms of local maximums versus absolute maximums, right? You can optimize your business to a certain point, but eventually you need to break things. A good example of that is like maybe you've got you're running a certain way, and then you change your go-to-market motion, or you change your ICPs, or you change how your leads get routed, or you change how your sales team is organized. So like those things are really hard for individual marketing leaders to come up with by themselves, but they need to be part of a planning process, because I think those bigger shifts I've seen really create big impact for the business overall.